rundown with Rubio for Monday, January 22nd, 2024. Everything happens for a reason. For the first time in history, In-N-Out is closing a location. They're closing their Oakland location due to crime and theft. Basically the exact same thing. Customers are getting their cars broken into, managers and employees are getting their cars broken into, and they're also robbing the store. So finally, In-N-Out, which is just a hamburger chain that started in Los Angeles, great fresh burgers, double doubles, all that good stuff, is closing its first ever location. Wherever this place goes, it just basically craps gold. It's nonstop. They just opened up one in Boise, Idaho, and there was an 8-hour wait the first day. It's a good burger, but it's not that good a burger. But you let criminals just do whatever they want, and this is what happens. There are winners and losers in life. Ron DeSantis has ended his presidential campaign. Remember, about a year or two ago, he was considered the #1 choice, him and El Trumpo, because Ron DeSantis did such a great job throughout their entire Rona in Florida. I mean, they were building bridges, doing all this. Everyone is wide open. That place was getting flooded with new people living and all companies and all that kind of stuff. And he said he's going to run for his presidential campaign, and it turned out to be a dud. Whoever is running his social media and his campaign in general was terrible. He should have just came out with, hey, I'm kind of a dork. I get things done. I'm not going to be the best TV personality. He tried to compete with El Trumpo a little bit that way, and no one's going to be able to win that battle. Accept and embrace. Transgender golfer Hailey Davidson wins a Florida tournament and is set to receive one of the first spots on the LPGA tour. The big thing with this one is this guy, this transgender guy, girl, I don't know what at this point, he didn't even like try to adjust himself. He just looks like me saying, oh yeah, I'm a transgender now and I'm going to go out there and boom, I'm going to swing the sticks a little. So he's already going to, and he's going to be one of the LPGA finalists. He's going to get on tour with them, and he's going to take a spot from a quote unquote legit woman. This is pathetic. Every woman should just stand up and say, no, 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 I'm not playing with this guy playing, because this guy, I think he threw on a skirt and that was it. That's all. That's what he changed up on his body, so to speak, because this guy's just crushed it and now he's taking one of the spots. Working hard is not enough. Ohio State Buckeyes have spent $13 million in NIL money in an attempt to field an elite roster. 13 million bucks. As you know, they always do very, very well. Then they lose to Michigan, and then they have a trouble in either their bowl game or something like that. But this time they said, you know what we're doing? We're going to get the best quarterback. We're going to get the best left tackle. We're going to get the best end. We're going to get the best linebacker. And so far, just so far, they've spent $13 million in NIL money. That's name, image, likeness. That is insane. This is a bad, bad precedent. I mean, every school's going to have to do this, or it's going to be like the New York Yankees, where there's no cap limit. Confidence is the key. Sports Illustrated magazine notified all of their staff on Friday, you're all laid off. This is a blow to anyone that has grown up with Sports Illustrated. It was an iconic magazine, and they really took off because it was just sports, 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 sports. And then I think it was late 80s, early 90s, they started to do this swimsuit edition, and that's when everybody really caught eye of this thing. And it was big. I mean, it was big. It was the go-to. I remember I was a subscriber every week. Boom, 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 boom. And then once, I can't remember what, March or something like that, you get the swimsuit edition, and that was great. Fantastic. Got a lot of heat when they started to go woke, because I think last year or 2 years ago, they put a transgender woman in the swimsuit issue. And then a year before that, they had, let's just say, a larger size female on there. And dudes just didn't want to see that. And they basically, as I say, they went woke, and they are now broke. So that's unfortunate, because that was, keyword was, a great, great magazine. If you have any questions, you can email Rubio@therubiomethod.com.